Hey guys, welcome to another No BS review. And in today's video, we're going to take a look at Konnect, a product by Venkata Ramana that's available on WarriorPlus. I'm going to take you guys inside the members area. We're going to talk about the strategy behind Konnect. Then we're going to go over the sales funnel. And lastly, I'm going to give you my personal opinion about Konnect. So if you're ready, let's dive right in. Before we dive in, I have a serious question to ask you. Aren't you tired of endlessly searching for ways to make money online, only to end up more confused and frustrated? You continue to buy all the get-rich-quick products on WarriorPlus. You know the ones promising fast and easy cash, but the only results you seem to get are disappointment and an empty wallet. Plus, the overwhelming amount of information out there just adds to the chaos and confusion, making you feel lost in a sea of empty promises. But what if there was a different way? A path forward based on real skills, not just fleeting tricks. Introducing the Foundation and Success Blueprint, a free training by taking action online. This free, honest, and transparent training is your guide to real success. Inside, you'll learn what it really takes to build a sustainable, evergreen business and how simple it really is. No hype, no gimmicks. Get ready to say goodbye to the noise and hello to clarity. You can access the free training by following these 3 simple steps. Step number 1, click on a link in the description below. Step number 2, enter your name, your best email address, and click on the orange Watch Now button. And step number 3, register your free account to gain access to the training. So, stop chasing shiny object products and finally start your journey towards genuine, lasting online success. Click on the link below, sign up, and take your first step in building a real business that you can truly be proud of. All right, back to the review. All right, guys, so what is Konnect? Well, according to their sales page, take advantage of a $586.9 billion loophole that no one knows about. Why is it? Why is it that every WarriorPlus vendor, at least the ones that I review, have some kind of loophole or hack that no one else knows about? Something to think about. They say they press one button, oh my goodness, to activate automated online stores that generate 70, 80, and even $500+ per day on autopilot? They call it The Machine, an app that will suck in free buyer traffic like there's no tomorrow. Well, guys, we're going to go inside of Konnect, and I'm going to share with you that this software is nothing special and that the machine is nothing special as well. So let's go inside and I'll show you around. All right, guys, we're now inside the members area of Konnect. This is the JV Access version of this product. Now, should you decide to purchase this product even after you watch this review, your version may or may not look different. Now, that being said, should you decide to purchase this product even after you've watched this review, please make sure you watch their training videos. And if you need any help at all, open up a support desk ticket and hopefully they'll get you squared away. Some housekeeping items here. Let's take a look at Venkata Ramana's WarriorPlus vendor profile. Now, if we scroll down here and take a look, he's launched 37 products, at least 37 that we know of, made a lot of sales, but his average rating for all 37 products is 2.24 out of 5 stars. So let me ask you this. Do you believe that you're going to get a quality product? Do you believe that you're going to get the support you deserve from a vendor who's rated at 2.24 out of 5 stars? Something to think about, folks. So Konnect, they're talking about you setting up these automated online stores that generate $70, $80, and even $500 per day on autopilot for them. They're saying they just press one button and it generates these stores that earns them this kind of money. So do you realistically believe that by pressing one button and generating these online stores that you're going to be able to make this kind of money on autopilot? And these types of outrageous claims is typical of WarriorPlus products. which is the reason why you got to subscribe to my channel, watch my videos, the only true no BS reviews out there, guys. Watch them and learn, because I am going to break down these claims, because you're going to see that this is nothing special. All right. I hate to rain in your parade, but you're not going to press one button and start making money. It doesn't work that way. Only in Warrior Plus do they tell you these kinds of things to get you to buy the product. All right. So when we go into the training here, we're going to start off by building a store. How do you build these stores? Well, you come into Store Builder, you give a subdomain name in here. You're going to give them a login email. This is so you can get into the back end. You're going to click on Build Store, and they're going to build the store for you. Let me show you what the store looks like. Here's mine right here. No BS reviews. So when we click on that, this is my store. This is my store. There's nothing in it, but this is my store. The thing that bothers me tremendously is that when I watch this video right here, this one video that they have, the narrator goes on to say that they have done 90% of the work for you. By giving you this, they have done 90% of the work. That is their claim. Never mind the fact that you got to add the content and the products and do everything else. And I'm going to show you inside. They're claiming that this is 90% of the work. Now, it may be true for a lot of you guys, because I think the ones who are true shiny object seekers, you know who you guys are. You guys can't even get past this stage. So it is probably about 90% of it. But the other 1,000% of the work, you're going to see, okay? Because this is just a drop in the bucket. This is actually like 10% of the work. So they claim that they've done 90% of the work. So how do we get into the back end, right? Because we got to flesh this whole thing out. We got to flesh it out, man. What are we going to do? Well, we're going to go in, click on login, and this is the inside of your store, okay? They don't fill this stuff out for you, by the way. You got to do this by yourself, guys. So do you need experience? Do you understand what some of these things are? Have you ever run an online store? I have. I was an Amazon FBA seller for a number of years. So I understand a lot of these things. And it's a lot of hard work. So if you think that you're going to press one button and then this right here is going to end up making you $70, $80, or even $500 per day on autopilot, really? Without doing any work? Guys, let me show you the kind of work that you've got to do here. All right. So let's go into settings. So you have shop settings right here. We'll go through this briefly. So you got to add in all this information. You're going to have to add in all this information to set up your store. You got to set it up first before you can open up for a business, right? Then we're going to go into payment options. Make sure you set that up as well. You got subscriptions over here. So if you got any kind of plans that you want to have, your domain settings over here. All right. So you can do that as well. Then we've got design. They've got templates over here. So you gotta choose your template. You gotta customize it, right? So they've got some templates that you can choose from and customize your store. Then your menu options. So you remember, you guys gotta update these as well. You gotta have pages in there. You want to add in some pages, then go for it. Because just because you have a store up doesn't mean that you can't or shouldn't have any type of content or anything else on there. Okay, trust building is super important. Trust building. Why, which is the reason why you're going to have to add in some other elements onto your store. So we've got pages, we got sliders, and of course, good old SEO. Do you guys even know what you're going to be doing with this? Do you know? Because again, they're saying that this is so easy, push one button, but then look at all the work you got to do. They claim that this is 90% of the work. Do you believe that this is 90% of the work? Do you believe that? When you have to go back in here and do all of this? And never mind that all this other stuff, setting it up. Now you got to set up your products. So you got to find products that you're going to promote. And heaven forbid you decide you want to do physical products. And then now you got to do inventory. You got to watch out for returns, right? You got to deal with shipping. Where's all the products going to be stored? Where? Right? So you're going to have to figure this stuff out. and what the shipping prices are going to be. So it's a lot of work, guys. It's a lot of work. I would think that this is 90% of the work and this is 10% of the work. But in the Warrior Plus world, they flip it, right? They turn it around. I tell you that you got to work hard in order to build a real business. They tell you, no, you spend $17, activate it in 3 steps, and you make money, right? So just know you guys have been lied to over and over and over again, all right? So here's orders over here. So you're going to have to deal with this too. When people order it, they might not like it. They might want returns. Are you ready to deal with your customers? So you can see right here, I registered. I didn't buy anything from my own store. I don't have any products, by the way. But here it is, customers. You're going to have to deal with those people. What about transactions? What if somebody wants you to look up the transaction ID and to go through all that information, right? And I'm going to tell you why you won't have to worry about all this, by the way. You won't. For at least for a long, long time. Then you got to run reports because you got to go in there and you got to understand your business. It is so important. You can't just set and forget stuff. You can't. When I was an Amazon FBA seller, man, I was downloading report after report. I was digging in deep into the data, trying to figure out trends and how I can improve on my sales. It was a full-time thing. It wasn't me sipping a Mai Tai on the beach with my laptop open, right? It wasn't like that. So I know that Warrior Plus vendors like to paint this picture of you just spending $17 and you're going to earn all this money. But this can't be farther from the truth, guys. Seriously. That's why I'm so grateful that a lot of you guys watch my videos. I really, really do. Because you need to hear the truth. You deserve to hear the truth. So those are the reports. Well, what about reviews and ratings? Right? You got to open yourself up to reviews and ratings. You're going to have to take it. Then here's offers and ads. If you want to do bump ads and banner ads, you can do that as well. They've got marketing tools. So all of your analytics, your Facebook pixel, your WhatsApp API, Pinterest claim. We're going to talk about that in just a second. And of course, the dreaded blog. Oh my goodness. Imagine you guys having to publish articles for a blog. Imagine that. But don't worry about it because they got you covered, right? They got you covered with their AI engine here that'll write descriptions for you for your products. It'll write blog articles for you. Never mind that you should vet the product and go through the copy and make sure that everything is up on the up and up, right? Never mind. I know a lot of you guys are just going to copy and paste because you've been trained by Warrior Plus that you can copy and paste yourself to riches, which again is just a lie. AI graphics. Do you need graphics? Well, hey, use their AI graphics engine. Create those AI graphics that you can use on your store. So the main issue though, and the one thing that they talk about here, and they affectionately call this the machine. And they say it's an app that'll suck in free buyer traffic like there's no tomorrow. So that sounds sexy, right? I mean, when I looked at it, I'm like, oh, the machine, that is so cool, as I roll my eyes. And so what is it? It's this. It's called Sparks. Now, this is an app and a training that this vendor likes to include in a lot of his products, okay? And what Sparks is training on Pinterest. All right? They've got this traffic engine over here. You're going to connect your Pinterest account and you can utilize Sparks. But I'm here to tell you, and this goes across the board on all organic traffic platforms, all of them, whether it be blogging, YouTube, if you want to use forums, right? You want to use Pinterest, Facebook, any of them. I'm here to tell you that nothing happens instantly. You're not going to be sucking in free buyer traffic like there's no tomorrow. It takes time, guys. It takes time Do you know how many videos I have uploaded on my YouTube channel? 500 plus videos on YouTube. So do you realistically think that just by using Sparks Academy, going through the training, and by the way, I went through all the training. All right? And by using their traffic engine here, that you are going to be sucking in all of this traffic? Do you realistically believe that? Because again, I have told you that it takes time. It takes time in order to build up that traffic. All right? So guys, please do not fall for the trap of fast, easy money by pressing one button. It does not exist. Believe me, I've been down that road, and it has been my goal with starting this channel to stop you from falling into the same trap. Because once you're in it, it is very hard to get out. All right, guys, so now that you know what Konnect is all about and that this is nothing special, let's go ahead and talk about the sales funnel. The front-end offer, Konnect, retails for $17 when you exit intent off the sales page. They're going to offer up a discounted price of $13. There are 7 upsells and 7 downsells. I'm not going to go through all of them. You can pause the video and check them out for yourselves. As usual, pricing and OTOs are subject to change. So let me give you my final thoughts on Konnect. All right, guys, so what's my final opinion about Konnect? Well, if you watch the walkthrough portion of my video, you already know what I'm going to say about Konnect. I would take a hard pass on this software. Lot of overly hyped sales copy on this sales page, all specifically designed to get you to click on that buy button, guys. I already showed you the strategy behind Konnect. Yeah, you can generate that site, that online store in one click. They're claiming that that's 90% of the work. I beg to differ because I showed you guys what else you needed to get set up in order to open up your doors for business. And it was a lot of stuff. And there's a lot of maintenance and upkeep. This is not going to be an autopilot thing like these guys claim it is. So guys, just be aware that whenever you come to WarriorPlus, the sales page copy is going to be overly hyped, and it's just there to get you excited to click on that buy button. Now, traffic, we all know, is the major sticking point with a lot of these WarriorPlus products. They like to make it sound easy and fast, and you don't have to do any work at all. However, when you go inside and you learn about their traffic source, which is Pinterest, you're going to realize that with Pinterest and any other organic traffic source, it takes time. Just because you have the traffic source and you've connected your Pinterest account to their app doesn't mean that you're going to be sucking in free buyer traffic like there's no tomorrow. Dude, you got to put out content. You got to provide value to people. They even talk about it in their training, which is so ironic, isn't it? So guys, do yourself a favor, put your money back in your wallet and just walk away. I hope you found this video to be helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. I would greatly appreciate it. This is Ken Furukawa from kenfurukawa.com, and I'll see you in my next video.